Join me in painting these easy, beginner-friendly lemons using watercolors. You don't even need a sketch for this. It's perfect if you are in the mood for a calm and fun painting time, something light and enjoyable to brighten up your day. The first step is to create a light pastel background for this painting, which adds a rich tone overall. For that, I mix lemon yellow with a small amount of indigo and a bit more of permanent orange. Then I added plenty of water to keep the mix soft and light to create a warm pastel tone for the background. After painting the background, I tilt the board to let the excess watercolor gently flow. The extra pigment tends to collect near the masking tape, so I dab it away with a wastecloth. Next, I'm using lemon yellow to paint the lemon. I start with an oval shape that's slightly tilted to the left. Then I fill it in with lemon yellow, but I leave a little highlight on the left side, as you see in the video. After that, I stretch the shape a bit at the top and bottom to form those little bumps, the ends of the lemon. And instead of leaving the highlight area just plain white, I add some tiny dots there since the lemon surface isn't completely smooth, and this helps to give it a more natural look. While the lemon area is still wet, I use cadmium yellow to add a mid-tone starting from the center and moving towards the right side of the lemon. Then with the light value of purple, I begin adding the shadows on the right side of the lemon. I also add a soft shadow just below the top end of the lemon, as you can see in the video. We will be painting another lemon on the left side too, and since it touches this one, I add a light shadow on the left side while the paint is still wet. For the bottom end of the lemon, I paint a shadow just above it and make a small touch at the very bottom. These little details helps to give the lemon more form and make it look more three-dimensional. To paint the stem of the lemon, I mix indigo with just a little lemon yellow and more orange. This mix gives a deep brown, which is perfect for the stem. Now we are going to paint another lemon leaning against the one we just finished. Since both lemons are resting on the same surface, it's important to keep their base aligned. So first I mark where the bottom of the second lemon should go. Then I sketch the oval shape, making sure the bottom end sits on the same level as the first lemon. I filled the lemon with lemon yellow and left a highlight on the left side as in the video. Then I add some small dots in that highlight area to suggest the lemon's texture. Next I use cadmium yellow to paint the mid-tone starting from the center and blending it towards the right side. Next I am adding the top and bottom ends of the lemon to complete its shape. After that, just like we did with first lemon, we will add shadows on the right side and just below the top and bottom ends to give it more depth and form. Next, to paint the stem, I'm using the same deep brownish shade, which is a mix of indigo with a touch of lemon yellow and a bit more of orange. Next, I mix lemon yellow with indigo to create a green shade which I use to paint the leaves. For the shadow areas of the leaves, I simply use indigo pigment. While painting the second leaf, I first apply a light value of green. Since this leaf is folded, I added a darker value of indigo only in specific area as I marked in the video. Next, it's time to add the cast shadows for the lemons. I start by wetting the area beneath them. Then I apply indigo starting with darker value close to the lemon and letting it gradually fade as it moves outward. That is, the shadow is darkest right next to the lemon and gets lighter as it moves away. I follow the same process for both the lemons to complete the cast shadows. The left side of the lemons was looking a bit dull, probably because I didn't use enough pigment. So the color ended up too pale. To fix that, I wet those specific areas and added a bit of lemon yellow to brighten them up. I did this for both the lemons to bring back some warmth and make them look more realistic. We reached the end of this painting session. Hope you enjoyed watching it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more watercolor painting content. See you in another video. Until then, take care and bye bye from Prema.